welcome back. Today I am starting a new series, which I hope will be a series anyway, of videos that I am calling Scraplifet Sunday. So each Sunday I'm going to be posting a process video where I make a layout that was inspired by something I've seen through the week. So this layout is inspired by the wonderful Jenny Box. It's a very talented lady. I have linked her YouTube channel below, so you can go check it out if you don't already watch. She is fantastic. So the idea behind scraplifting, if you're not familiar with it, is to take a layout that someone has made and make something similar. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's inspired by. So I'm using different products, obviously a different picture because it's my picture, but I'm generally sticking with the same idea of putting it together, and in this case pretty much the same layout. So the thing I really liked about Jenny's layout was how she built up stamping on the background, and I had some stamps that I haven't used for a while. I don't know who these stamps are by. They're just laying in my mixed media box. So I grabbed them out and just started building up layers. Now I'm using some distress ink, and they're pretty subtle colours. And I'm also using this roller stamp, which I think is from Glitz. Anyway, I used a distressed kind of looking background paper. I think it's from Dear Lizzie. Most of the stuff I'm going to be using today, I think, with the exception of the thickers, is older product. And I need to be better at using my older product, because I am one of those people that I see the newest, latest thing and I want it and I buy it, and then it gets shoved in a drawer. I might use one or two pieces. And that is so wasteful, and it's really, really expensive. You know, that's money that could go towards something much better and useful. I kind of get a bit of a shopping high when I'm buying scrapbook products. And the other thing is, because I only shop, I have lots of new product coming in all the time, and I can't help it, you know, covered a few pieces here and there. So yeah, I need to get out of the habit of hoarding stuff and start using it. So what I'm using here is an older piece of Amy Tangerine cut and paste paper pad, and I'm just layering up some different pieces of coloured paper underneath my photo, just to make it stand out a bit from the background that I've put together. And a bit indecisive about what I want to use there, but I did decide to grab a little bit of blue paper just to highlight the sky and the sea that's in this photo there. And I just need to add a little bit more stamping just to build it up around that photo, and because it obviously covered more space than I had allowed with the pattern paper on it. So this photo here is a photo of a place called Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest is a rock formation, which I didn't take a photo of because I couldn't get a good shot from where we were because of the trees and things like that. And but this is the beach along there, and what it was from is we went on a picnic at the start of the year and went down to the coast, and we stopped at this place on the way just to have a look at the view and look along the coast, and it's really pretty, but gosh, that day was so hot. So we didn't spend very long there. We moved on to where we were going for a picnic and found a nice shady spot. So I've laid down some washi tape, and as you see, I'm a little bit indecisive about this, moving it backwards and forwards. So that's the good thing about washi tape, is it lifts right up. But having said that, some of the areas was a little bit damp from the mist I'd put down earlier, and it does, if it's on something damp, it will rip it up a bit. But that's okay, because I ended up covering it up. So I have this frame, and I believe it is from Crepe Paper Open Road, but I cannot be sure. I have so many frames. I buy them all the time. Yeah, I love them, and you know, I do use them quite a bit. You'll see on my layouts. So I have them all stashed in a box together, so I don't know which is which brand. Generally I can guess. I mean, this clearly looks like a crepe paper frame. I just don't know which collection it's from. Next I'm going to add a piece of wood veneer, and this one is from Studio Calico, and my glossy accents is it's a bit gummed up, so I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper and kind of stick it in there and use it as a paintbrush. I guess it's the best way to describe what I'm doing there. And then I also have these great chipboard arrows. They're from Basic Grey, and this one is fine in its little wood veneer kind of look, but the other one I have is like a green ledger pattern. So in the end I end up, firstly I swap them around, which you'll see, and then I use some distress ink to make them match and to kind of blot out that green ledger paper. So I have a flare button there from Wow Studios, and I'm just popping down my title, and of course it is Eagle's Nest because that is where we went. Now that title looks weird because it's got so much trapped space there to the right of it. So I end up just moving it across, and also by moving it across I can move it up, you see here, up a bit so it doesn't sit down so far. So this is where I decided to swap my arrows around. Almost, sorry, got to fix up my flare first. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I'm looking for some double-sided tape. Well, who knows? That was a riveting 5 seconds of video there. Sorry about that. Oh yes, that's what I was looking for, the chipboard arrow. So, yeah, so I'm adding some distress ink to it, and then it was going to go there, but you see its tail hangs out a bit too far, so I'm just going to swap it over. And of course I'd stuck it down so it got all left the cardboard on the back, but that's okay, easily covered up. And then because I'd added distress ink to the other one, I had to add distress ink to this one, so it matched. But I really like how they came out. Yeah, back to the flare button. So just adding some double-sided tape on that, and then I'm pretty much done. I'm going to put some enamel dots. Now, I don't know what is with me and the enamel dots at the moment. I keep putting them down and then deciding I don't like where they are. And to be honest, they did look a bit silly in this formation. So I'm going to put some black ink on, and then I change my mind about the enamel dots and I move them around a bit. So they're kind of mixed in with the ink splatters there. So that is my take on Jenny Box's layout. Don't forget to go and check out her channel. The link is below. And I, of course, am going to finish up with some stills and close-ups, and I will be back in a couple of days with another layout. I'm trying to be more organized, so I have 3 videos each week. So keep an eye out, and if you're not already a subscriber to this channel, I would love it if you could subscribe, and also if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back again soon. Bye!